Hey, good evening, Facebook, family, and friends, and Instagram and YouTube, wherever I'm streaming this platform from. How y'all doing? It's late. It's late. Saturday nights, after 11, before midnight. So, you guys, I just got back from Mexico with my daughter. And a lot of things has been going down in travel. A lot of things. Even before I left, there were some things that were going to be coming out on the 26th. So y'all know, as I always do, I want to educate you guys, especially after I've been through it and walk through it and kind of see for myself what it's like. Um, guess what? Mexico is still open. Dominican Republic is still open. They have in the Dominican Republic, they have some restrictions as far as like let's say, curfew. As far as like a week ago, things changed. They're changing all the time, but as of a week ago, they had curfews in which that kind of intermingled with the possibility of doing excursions on the weekend. During the day, Monday to Friday was okay, but on the weekend they had like a stricter restriction for curfew because on the weekends, most of the Dominican Republic, the locals, everyone's off work, so people are at the beaches. So just to reduce their COVID numbers, they did stricter restrictions, which affected excursions. But with everything and all things done in decency and in order, the suppliers have been doing a very good job in adjusting and making corrections as new guidance is constantly putting out, right? So, coming back from Mexico with my daughter, this is what we saw. January 26th, come then anybody coming back into the United States will have to do a COVID testing within 72 hours prior to leaving to come back to the United States. So even if you are going for 4 days, 3 nights, yes, you still have to do a COVID test. It doesn't matter the length of stay that you're going, you still have to do a COVID test, and it is on your dime. Now, Mexico, different suppliers, hotels have made adjustments and corrections. They are now doing COVID testing at hotel locations. The particular location that I was at was Generations Riviera Maya by Charisma Hotels. So Charisma Hotels, that brand, if you're familiar with it, they are um, they are accepting doing COVID tests and everything like that. And why I don't know why this is showing up as user. So that's one aspect of it. So coming back, this it's the same old. But listen, you guys, thermal body scanners were being conducted. Oh man, let me stop. Y'all, I'm Janae Pitts. Oh, for those of you who don't know me, I forget that I'm public, and some people just don't know who I am. But I'm Janae Pitts, and I'm in the industry of travel because I have a passion for travel. That's what I do. I make my hobby, my business, and monetize off of it. So right now, what I love to do is basically share information and educate people, particularly during a pandemic such as this. So I'm talking about my latest adventure to Mexico with my baby, with Set of Generations, Riviera Maya, Cancun, Charisma Hotel brand, right? It was wonderful. It's fantastic. But one thing, this is my third time going to Mexico since September. So, yeah, somebody said you need to buy property. The thing is that each different location, I'm always learning more information about it, right? One thing is for sure, the safety measures in Mexico and the resorts are outstanding. Outstanding. How about you have an entire resort that's decreased by 50% occupancy, less than, and you have basically the whole beach to yourself. You have your own pool to yourself, everything that you would possibly imagine not having if it wasn't COVID, because everybody's elbows to elbows. But now being able to enjoy the moment, have peace and tranquility, and not have a fear of being exposed to COVID because it's not packed like that due to the restrictions. And so when we went this time around, the hotel had a thermal body scanner, from head to toe. I don't know if I seen it once before in the Dominican at one hotel. So this one had a thermal body scanner. You have to stand in front of it and do it. Not only did they have it, but the mall had it too. The mall had a thermal body scanner. It's so phenomenal. So those types of measures is what they have in place. And like I said, with the COVID testing coming back around, they also have rapid COVID testing in-house for you as well at your own cost and at your own dime, particularly if you're planning on going to Mexico anytime soon. So still unrestricted. You will have to have um, you do a health questionnaire, and most oftentimes you will get that health questionnaire from your airline. But if you don't have it and you need it, just inbox me and I'll give you the link to it, because I keep that stuff on hand, not only for myself, but to share it with you guys. But it's really easy, just like really small questionnaire, and you save it on your phone as a screenshot. You don't need it going into the country, but you definitely need it coming out of the country, right? So that's one aspect. COVID 3 days, that's changing, right? Next, one of the orders, President just recently signed is air mask. Wear your mask on. It's federal now. It's an executive order, as well as 10-day quarantine. So a lot of people may not know about the 10-day quarantine, but there is a 10-day quarantine that is in effect when you come back into the United States with your COVID testing. You also have to do a 10-day quarantine. It used to be state by state, but this became part of that executive order that's inside of it. Now, look, I don't know how that works as far as tracking and monitoring it or anything like that. I know that when I come back, I always quarantine. It's just safer that way. And then, I get COVID tested, especially if I'm going around my parents, to make sure that I am 14 days out, not being around anybody, and also proven to have a negative test. So now that is becoming a mandate. So look for more information on that. If you are not in my travel group, I strongly suggest that you become a part of my travel group simply just by typing in Ultimate Sky Travel and hitting the, join, and then I'll accept you in, and you will find a lot of bit of this more information in there. Okay. But moving on, I want to show you guys, I need to build up more of my sharing with you guys. So in my travel group, I'm actually creating different travel destinations based on my travels: Mexico, Dominican Republic, Greece, you name it. I'm going to put that, especially for people who want questions and want to know. Well, here's one of the travel episodes that I'm going to share that's exclusively in my group. So in order to see it all, you have got to be in my group. But this is the Royalton Riviera Maya, right? The Royalton Riviera Maya was the first one that me and my daughter went to in October. We stayed 14 days. And the reason why this is the first trip and I want to show it to you guys is because I had got COVID in July, and that was not going anywhere. And the only reason why I knew I had COVID is when I was trying to go to the Dominican Republic in August. And so I was like, man, I got COVID. Wow. Not doing anything, not going anywhere but to the grocery store, helping my parents out. And so that just changed my mindset. So I just got the mission to just, okay, I'm going to go, because it seemed like, damn if I do it, damn if I don't. That's just me personally. I do not negate anyone who is staying safe inside, because this information is still for you. Because guess what? There's going to be a time where you're going to be able to come out and go away. I see somebody's trying to go to Mexico in May for the Soul Fest. Absolutely. Things are still happening. They're doing them in order. So that's a good thing. I will just continue to monitor and make sure things are happening the way that you want them to, because they are having different festivals and stuff happening. Okay. So here is the Royalton Riviera Maya, Cancun. This is a family resort and an adult resort as well. So you have two parts to this hotel. You have the family side and you have the Hideaway, which is adults only. So if you want the best of both worlds, adults, you can even enjoy the family side as well. And then when you want to not have any, children or kiddos, you go back to your side. Okay. So check this out. Uh-oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to get this together. Wait 1 second. Okay, here we go. So, today we're going to hit that up because she is a little water baby. So we're definitely going to be hitting that up. And then, I don't know if you guys see right here, this is the pool. She prefers the beach over the pool. So I am going to do a site visit at this location. I'm on the balcony, and the balcony wraps around. There she is right there. Say hi. The balcony does wrap around, so we can come out and have breakfast. We're at the Royalton Riviera Cancun. We'll be here for a few weeks. They have a nice jacuzzi on the outside. I'll be doing a site visit here, and I'll be doing a site visit at a few more hotels once I get that set up. We're in between Cancun and Playa del Carmen. All right, so let me take you guys in. Let me shut this up because they got books. Okay, so this right here is the common area, the living room, the dining room. Have a TV, of course. Lots of space, and that's what we needed to have her running around. All right, you guys get the gist. So like I said, for more watching it, make sure you are in my travel group. For those of you guys who are already in my travel group, I am going to revamp it to where you guys can actually see all the videos from all the different hotels that I've been able to travel to for the last 6 months from the Dominican and from Mexico, okay? But you guys, like I was saying, I love to give the information out there. If this is not for you to travel right now, it's completely understandable. This is for next year, the year after next. Right now, it's at a time where there's a need, so the cost is not like it normally is, right? So there's a lot of different promotions and different things going on where you can just do your hotel only. Some places you can get your hotel and make a deposit for as low as $50. That's real talk. For as low as $50, and then you pay on it monthly. So if you're not wanting to go anywhere to the year, what's this, 2021 to 2022, you can do that now. So that's just FYI for you. But in the interim, for those who do want to travel and you're on the fence about how the security measures and the health measures were very, very good health measures. Like I said, I tested positive when I was not traveling in the States. And since I've been to Mexico 3 times, Cancun, and each time I come back for a test, all my tests have been negative. The environment has been copacetic and safe. And so I want to share that with you just in case you were on the fence of maybe trying to think about what you were going to do for spring break, summertime that's coming up, and particularly, with your children, very, very safe. I'm going to post this next one that we just got through in Cancun, which was at the Charisma, the Generations, which was a phenomenal hotel. So look for that on my YouTube page. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube page, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page and be a part of my travel group so that you can also get this information as well. But I will tell you, I am doing a referral program. So if you're not ready to travel, but you know someone who is traveling, The referral program is $25 for every person you send my way who books with me. My website is www.ultimateskytravel.com, so you can easily go on there and fill out a client information form, and then we'll have a conversation and be ready to go. All right. So that is the latest and greatest. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry so late, but I don't want to keep you guys long. You guys know I love you, and there's nothing you can do but love me back. I like hearts. I like shares, because sharing is definitely caring. And like, if this is not for you, it might be for somebody else. Okay. And be sure you guys wash your hands, you wear your mask, you stay 6 feet apart, and stay COVID safe. All right. You guys be blessed and take care of yourself. Bye bye.